Aloha, welcome to another G808 podcast. Today we'll be talking to Junj, pro surfer, and also checking out his store information. So stay tuned for more G808 podcast action.
Name, Junj, professional surfer, and part-time retailer and information. Sponsors, Zuyard Clothing, Dropout Surfboards, Fit Systems Wetsuits, Dakine, Etnies, Vertra, and Electric.
Share anything. Who is that with you?
This is Ziggy. It's a collaboration between me and my wife. It's like a 9-month. We were working on it for 9 months, and it finally came out. So this is 4 months out.
Cool. What's up?
Say wasabi.
You just came back from a Red Bull thing from Japan. You want to share any feelings on that, Jim? Just what's about that whole program and.
Red Bull had this idea about 6-9 months ago, and this idea about chasing a super typhoon in Japan. And it was just a small idea at the time, and getting giant waves in Japan is kind of it's like seeing jumbo shrimp. It's like one of those weird things. They put it together. They sent 6 jet skis to Japan, went to the city, talked to everybody, all the officials, got a helicopter ready, and we just waited and waited, and this giant typhoon, Ioke, popped up, and we got the phone call. It was in a swell window, and we shot out to Japan, and next thing you know, it's gigantic.
How big was the wave, you would say?
I don't know, I don't have that much experience in giant waves, so I'd say it was like a little overhead.
And if we want to check out more information, where can we find that site at?
It's www.redbulltaifu, RedbullTaifu.com.
Cool. A couple months ago, this new video called Icons. Is there any feedback or anything you want to talk about the listeners out there about Icons?
Icons. Well, Icons is like it's made by this guy Lance Arinaga, and it's just one of the boys. He's drinks Heinekens with us. Goes to all the parties, runs it. With the crew, and he just one day he just decided, hey, why not just videotape? And I went on video what everyone's doing. He's hanging out anyway, so might as well just video it. And so the movie's more like it's a surf movie, but it's more of a year's diary of Lance Arinaga and his travels with all the boys, which happens to be, Kiko Bacalso, Jason Shibata, Joe Centeo, all those big names.
Now from the DVD Icons, Junj.
Virtua is there's some blocks out there, and obviously we've been in the Sun for years, and so one of our friends, Bob Amiga, came up with a concept. We thought, why not introduce cosmetic sunscreen where it's like really high end, where it's going to really protect your skin, and it's like the real deal. It's not like some cheesy brand that this and that. This is like it's made in Japan by the best cosmetic makers in the world. And, it's sun care. You got to protect yourself and I'd rather have the best of the best and not have something like half-ass.
Perfect. And then who are the pro surfers that support Virtua right now? What does the team look like?
The Virtua team is pretty well stacked. We got Shane Doran headlining it for the men's with Kikoa, Joe Centeo, Mike Dodd, Nick Mita, Jason Shibata. Let's see, McCullough Jones, Daniel Jones, Ian Walsh, and for the women's side we have Alana Blanchard, which is like one of the best upcoming women's surfers out there. And then we also have Monica Byrne, Wiki, and also we have the Malloys too. So it's all good.
Cool. If we need more information, where can we find Virtua?
www.vertra.com.
Perfect.
Well, basically, what's hot out of the store is it's pretty much our own line, information stuff.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where we only can get it here in Hawaii and a few select boutiques around the world. Everything else you can get at a lot of places, but I think the hottest thing is information.
Cool. And what brands do you carry here also?
Stussy, Crooks and Castles, Zoo York. Of course, information again. Fiber Ops, Hell's Bells for the women, which is a really hot line.
I see in back of you guys specialize in a lot of Nike SB shoes and stuff.
Yeah, we have a wide variety of shoes, from Nike SBs to the inline stuff, A-Life. But if you can't get anywhere else, you're going to get here.
Cool, perfect. So check it out.
Yeah,
check out the information. What's your address? You guys got 2 addresses, right?
Yeah, we got 2 addresses. 1050 Ala Moana Boulevard. Pretty much Ward Center, right next to Chowder House.
So that concludes another episode of the Gallery 808 podcast. Thanks to Junj and the information crew. See you next time for another G808 podcast. Aloha.